A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm channeling for a person who is very innocent. Innocent in many ways. You could say at least they have been innocent when it came to looking for love. Because they had a certain perception about love. Love is like this, love is like that. So they blindly believed anyone. Blindly they just followed anybody. When I say anybody, I mean to say anybody who has the potential of showing to them that they accept them the way they are, that they will understand them, they will appreciate them, they will be there for them, they will support them. And then this person will give them everything, whatever they have, whatever they can. However, over a period of time, this person has started to realize that they can't do this anymore. They can't play this game that people are playing. And they are questioning to God, like, why can't their life be normal just like anybody else? Why couldn't they just find that person, just live a normal life, get married, have children, get a job, or just be just like anybody else, like the whole world? These questions, this person or the number of people I'm channeling for, they ask when they are very low, when they are very tired, when they are like done. So they feel that, if only I was not so different. If only I was not so different, if only I was like everybody else, then everyone would have accepted me and loved me. Then I would have been a part of this gang that, there is a gang outside of them, right? Other people have formed a gang. Now the angels are telling me, the guides and angels are telling me, first of all, that they are sending this person a lot of support, because I'm being shown that whosoever is resonating with this has been questioning universe. I cannot give you the time frame, but they have been feeling insecure and they have been feeling bad of the way people have treated them, of the way, anything they do is being questioned by others. And they are tired of this. Like, they feel that they have an authority and they feel that they have achieved a lot, and they don't mean by achieving it's like you have to be on some billboard or some hoarding. Its achievement is not always fame and name. Achievement is also getting out of big problems in a situation where there could not have been any other place. For example, this person is a child, still a child, a teenager, young, very young, and the family is going through financial crisis and nobody is able to take care of them. Nobody is there to support them or, guide them out. But this person, they found themselves a job, they started earning, then they started supporting everyone, and they started taking care of everyone. So at that point in time, this is also a very big miracle. However, nobody appreciated them. It was just like everybody expected them to do it for them. Right? So no appreciation. And even as a child, I'm saying, and see, most of the things actually happen in childhood only. Please understand. Even as a child, if they were good in studies, or they had some kind of talent, or they had some kind of skill, or they had always had a sensitive heart, an empathetic heart, because empathy does not just enter your DNA one fine day. No. Empathy has been there in your DNA since childhood, since the day you were born. But it was forced to be kept hidden under wraps by others, not by this person, by other people who were trying to control their life, because the other people were too much into what the others will say, the world will say. The other people are worried about what others will say, the world will say. And because of that image consciousness, that strong image attachment with their own self, they would make a child who's different be quiet. They would not support the child, but they know that the child has talents and skills, so they also manipulate the child. The child's got something in it, right? So they'll manipulate the child so that the child only does what they want them to do, the child to do, but not what the child wants to do, right? So I'm actually channeling and reading for these type of people. These type of people are really good at heart. They've always done a lot for everyone, but they feel like it's high time because they don't see other people, especially the ones they did so much for. They don't see them. They never participate in their happiness. They never uplift. They never motivate them. They never appreciate them. Even if they do the biggest things, or even if they do, something good, something praiseworthy, or even something, where like they've made a big change in their lifestyle or in their health or in their finances, nobody is going to appreciate them, and these are their own people who never appreciate them. Now the channeling is trying to tell you one thing, that look, there is nobody on this planet who does not go through suffering. Everybody goes through some or the other amount or level of suffering. And from that suffering, they learn to have faith. And from that suffering, they gain energy. From that suffering only, they become a better version of themselves. Alright? So now the angels are telling you that it's high time you face all of your anxieties, you face your insecurities, and you make the changes that you have been wanting to make for so long without any fear. Because their biggest fear is that what if it doesn't work out? What if it doesn't happen? They are right now, okay, they know, they understand love also. Let me tell you, a lot of people, who are on YouTube and listening to content or finding answers, especially the ones who are in the initial stages, they have no idea about love. They have no idea about what union is. They don't know what twin flame also is. So many of them don't know, who are in the initial stages, right? My job is to cater to people who are in the surrender stage. So if you are in the surrender stage, if you have moved on from runner-chaser dynamic, or you have at least made up your mind to get out of it for good, you feel that you can't keep living your life like that all the time. So you pretty much understand what love is in reality, not illusionary perception of love, but the real perception of love. If those people really know it, the ones that I'm talking about, some of you could be in the runner-chaser dynamic, but you're sick of it. You don't want to be treated like this anymore. You know you deserve better. You know your worth. At least this is not your worth, you feel. Somebody comes to you, goes away, comes back to you, goes away. Like, you are not even allowed to be yourself. You're not even allowed to express. You're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to complain also. Everybody is complaining. The whole world is complaining. But the moment you say even one line, it's like, why are you complaining? Why are you even saying this? Alright, so I'm not allowed to complain. I'm not allowed to, feel bad. I'm not allowed to question. These are the questions they are asking. Question what? Question everybody. Question life. Question things. If you're not allowed to do what feels right, and there are so many people who are trying to control your decisions, control your life, and at the same time, you feel there is a certain injustice in your life. You've not been given justice. You get affected by negativity. Other people's negative energy and miserable attitude, and even miser-like attitude. They have financial attachments. They are so crazy for money that they can just say anything to you. It makes these ascensioners, these pure souls that I am channeling today, it sometimes makes them scared. They know that if they have come so far, if they have progressed so much, obviously there is no turning around and there is no looking back. Because where they were at one point in time was very dark, was very sad, was very painful. There was no love. Nobody cared about them. Nobody bothered about them. And from that place of being so lonely, now these people are in a very good space, in a much better space. So the guidance is that you need to remind yourself about all the great things about you. I know in spirituality people also say that don't talk too much about yourself. Don't try to show to the other people that you're amazing, because that's a sort of a narcissistic thing to do. But you can remind the great things about you to you. In your low phase, you can tell yourself how amazing you are. In your low phase, you can tell yourself, I've struggled so much and I made it so far. In your low phase, you can tell yourself that, you know what, I'm so much better than all these people, all these greedy, selfish people on this planet who just talk so much, who just praise themselves like, I am this, I am that, but actually they're not doing anything. They're not making any actual real effort of changing themselves. You're not like that, at least. Even if you're praising yourself in your alone time, in your solitude, it's very much required because nobody else is doing that for you. So there's a difference. There's a difference in an empath and a narcissist. It might look like a thin line sometimes, but that thin line itself is a very big line, very big wall. From the, bird's eye view, it looks like a thin line. But if you go further down, you'll see that this line may be thin, but it's a strong, like a wall, like a long, tall wall. That is what separates the narcissist from the empath. The narcissist will do a lot of manipulation. The narcissist will make it all about themselves. Okay, but the empath is about other people. However, the empath needs to understand they first need to give themselves what they want to give to other people. You can't give people money if you don't have money. You can't give people love if you don't have love. You can't give people joy if you don't have joy. And most important, you can't give people truth if you don't have truth within. And sometimes it's okay to cry. Sometimes it's okay to feel bad. Sometimes it's okay, to be yourself. But the world wants people to do drama, and that's why we see so many deaths happening because of heart attack. Because everybody is doing drama of being happy all the time. Everybody is doing drama of just being the same way. It's an act. If you look at actors also, most good actors, they always die abruptly, either because of addictions or because of heart attacks. Why? Because they have been literally controlling their true emotions. They hide their true emotions, and they are very good in putting on a fake mask outside that I am so happy, I am so accomplished, I am so this, I am so that, I am so cool. So all of this, you don't have to do it outside. Outside will automatically reflect in your energy, in the way you talk, the way you present yourself. People will know, yeah, this person knows something. They know their stuff. They know what they're talking about. But when you're alone, you got to be your best friend. Because you are your best friend. So the angels are telling this person right now, it's time you face everything. Because they are sending you all the support. They are with you. If you've been feeling lonely and sad, if you have been going through some situation, if you need the message, the sign, then this channeling is that message or that sign that they are with you. You're not alone. And you're wonderful. And you're beautiful. And you're very positive. And you have got great qualities. You've got some great qualities going on in you, going within you. But because there was people around you who did not care much about you. Let me be honest, it might hurt you, but a lot of caregivers around you, they did not care so much about you. Or they were too helpless, they were too deeply programmed, they were insecure, they were very fearful. So when a person is so fearful, they cannot care about other people. Only fearless people can care about others, very boldly. They can go like, yeah, I can do this, I can do that, I can manage this, I can manage that. And they are telling me one more thing, that you are here to promote positivity in the world. You are here to be the face of positivity. You are here to project positivity in the world because you have learnt a lot in your life. And all the experiences, they have made you who you are today. Okay, so they are telling you to, wherever you are stuck, you need to do a fresh start. You need to find out a new way of living. You gotta have faith that everything will work out. Somehow, everything will work out for you. You're wise. You are very smart. In a sense, you know what the world needs right now. So don't you worry. Nobody is going to stop you because there are higher powers that are standing next to you. Okay? And you can do it. You can do it. Because you are very knowledgeable, because you have the potential, you are very much capable of doing things for others. You can make this world a happy place. First, you need to make your own world a happy place. Maybe some of you are also confused if I am really here to do this or not. Because your insecurities, the things that you've been told, the doubts, the lack of appreciation, lack of support, a lot of other things that happen in your 3D reality, in the materialistic reality, due to those things, you have been told so many false things that you have started believing them. Or maybe a part of you believed it, like, okay, this could be true. This could be true. So it is not entirely true. That's what they are saying. They have your back. You're an amazing person, and you got a good, strong head in spiritual world. A lot of spiritual stuff, which is true stuff, which is real stuff. So don't block yourself to love also. Don't block yourself to anything. Just be yourself. Just enjoy yourself, and you will automatically attract whatever is needed. Okay? And even if you feel that there's a potential partner, because see, I have also been told that you are not looking for any hanky-panky relationship. You don't have time for any of these things. You just want to be yourself. So you feel that if you cannot, be with someone who's gonna create, like some kind of tension in your life, and they'll not let you be. So you don't want to be in that situation from the very beginning only. You feel like, why should I enter something which is demanding so much from me already? So what they're saying is that be open, and whosoever you feel is potential partner, check them out, test them out. You don't have to sleep with people. You don't have to be obligated to them. You are not obligated to please anybody. If they are showing interest in you, then you gotta be like a person who is like, okay, why are they showing interest in me? Let me find out. And enjoy that phase. You don't have to be hard and fast, like stuck up to one person only if it's not working out. Alright? So don't be afraid to show other people also who you are, because you have been rejected or you have gone through certain things that makes you fear that if I am going to express myself, people are going to run away from me. I will get rejected and nobody is going to, want me or be with me. So that fear also stops you from being you. And if you're not going to be you, then you can't be you, then you can't be real, then you can't be authentic, then you can't experience what you're here to experience. Okay? If there are some issues happening between you and your partner, then also you just focus on the positive things and let go the negativity, and ignore people who don't understand you. Even at that time, I would say, like, you have family members who are not nice to you. You expect so much from them, and even if you don't expect from them, but still a part of you makes you feel that, they could have done at least this or at least that. Like, this is the bare minimum I deserve. But they are not doing that. They are not doing any of that. So how do you feel about it? You feel bad about it. What they're saying is, don't feel bad about anything. Just let them be and you do your thing. Ignoring anybody who doesn't understand you, is not nice to you, is the best way forward. Just ignore. Don't reply. Don't answer. You're not obligated. Just the way they don't treat you well, just the way they don't reply to you on time, just the way they don't hang in with you, you don't also have to do it. Nobody is going to force you to do it. Just ignore them and chill. Chill is what they're saying. Chilling out is the main message here. Okay. Now, basically, twin flame is also the person who represents the mirror image of you. So many people think that, okay, only one person is your twin flame. No. How I can explain this to you is that you may meet somebody when you are, say, 30% in your twin flame energy, because twin flame is an energy. Till the time it does not ascend and become full blown twin flame energy, you yourself are not in full twin flame energies. So whosoever you are going to attract will only mirror it back to you. If you are fully healed, why would you attract people who are unhealed or wounded? Think about it like that. Those people are just trying to tell you that there's more work that needs to be done. And if you have come this far, then you will go further ahead also, right? So you meet somebody, you feel like they're your twin flame, learn whatever you can, develop yourself, and maybe later on you realize that it was a false twin. This was a false twin relationship. It was not a real twin flame relationship. Because when you meet a person who is your actual mirror and they mirror back to you who you are, you will not have any doubts because you'll be seeing yourself and you will not dislike that image that you see in the mirror. Alright? So listen to yourself, listen to your soul, listen to your masters, guides, listen to universe, and be appreciative of your wonderful gifts. Be appreciative of your beauty, your innocence, your purity, and your giving nature, your empathetic nature, your kind-hearted nature. Be appreciative of all of these things. Alright? So, thank you so much for being here with me. I will close this session here, and you can connect with me for a personal session. All the details are mentioned below in the description box. First, you go through all the details, and if you think, yes, this is good for me, then you book the session and you write to me immediately. Please, that's a request. As soon as you book the session, please send me an email saying that I have booked the session, because sometimes I get the notification but I don't get the contact details in that particular notification mail. So don't want to be stuck in that situation, right? Neither I want you to be stuck in that situation. So it's like a disclaimer. Secondly, don't share anything about your journey in advance with me till the time you don't have mentioned what you want. So once you tell me that, okay, this is what I'm looking for, I'll tell you the next steps. Alright? So I'll see you soon in another one. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.